welcome to another week of TGIF.
Yes, welcome, welcome.
You sound terrible.
Well, I've got a bit of a frog in my throat. Actually, it's more of a toad.
This is just an excuse. Jeff is lazy and does not want to talk tonight.
I'm going to sit here like this.
He threatened me with sign language. I cut it out.
Which means?
Which
language.
means, I guess it's up to me to tell you that tonight our guests are Stephany Coviello, who's a professional artist in Prospect, and the Tass Christmas Choir. And we're going to go to a commercial break and come back and talk to Stephany.
Alrighty, great. We bad.
All right, we're back. We bad?
We bad.
We bad. We bad too. Anyway, Stephany, I'd like to welcome you to TGIF.
Thank you.
Now, you have a studio in Prospect?
Yes, I do.
I didn't ask you the name of that, so if you could please tell our viewers.
It's Longwood Fine Art Studio and Custom Frame Shop.
Okay. And you're going to be sketching Jeffrey and myself throughout this entire
And this is
show?
a treat. This is a real treat.
Yes, I can't wait to see this.
Yes, do I need, should I keep it a surprise?
Yes,
Yeah,
definitely.
yes,
keep it a
yes,
surprise.
most definitely.
We'll definitely
Most
show it.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll do your best side.
Okay.
Yeah, Jeffrey's very fussy about that. Yeah, why don't you just, how's this?
That's it.
That's my best
okay.
side. The ones that don't show, yes.
Okay, now this is going to be a caricature.
Yes, it is.
So could you kind of explain that? It's not going to be an exact likeness. It's sort of your impression.
It's my impression of you with a very beautifully shaped small body.
Ah. Ooh.
Oh.
I'd always wanted a beautifully shaped small body.
Me too.
That was the other one.
Anyway. Okay. You can start sketching us anytime. I'm going to try to just stare at you while you do it.
While we talk, yeah.
While we talk.
Yeah.
Okay. I'd like to know what got you interested in becoming an artist.
I've always been interested in art, and from the time that I was a very small child, I was always intrigued with eyes. And so, as long as I can remember, I've been doodling. I was involved in theater when I was about 13 and 14, and I started to bring a sketch pad. That's when I started to do people's faces with a pen very quickly, and I would do the whole cast and crew, and it was great fun. And I got it down to about 5 minutes. You know, for 13 years old, I thought that was pretty good.
That's really good.
Yeah, I was proud of it.
I can't even draw stick figures. Did you have to go to school for this, or is it mostly just your natural talent?
It's definitely a God-given talent. I'm entirely self-taught.
Wow.
But I have to tell you that my entire family is very artistic. They were all given a great gift, I think. And my mother, after the children were grown up, went back to college and graduated with an arts degree. And I have siblings that are also in the arts.
So most of your family is artists. That's
Yes.
wonderful. Did you go to school at all, or just keep drawing and perfecting your craft until you felt ready to open your own studio?
I moved back to Connecticut. I was born here.
Okay, where were you?
I was in Virginia.
Oh, that's nice.
I was in Virginia.
Yeah.
That's a nice area to live in. I was right outside of D.C. And I decided to come back to Connecticut, to my roots, and start a new life, a new leaf, in May of 1990. And I started the studio at that time.
Okay, now what does your studio do? What do you do? I'm trying to say mostly caricatures, portraits.
At this time, most of my work is commissioned, and most of the subject matter is portraiture, human and wildlife.
Okay, is there a big call for that?
An old man said one time about business, and I feel I deal with this artwork as a business, and he said, I push and it goes. So is there a call for it? Yes, but you have to look for it. It doesn't just walk up to you and say, here I am.
When we were talking earlier, you mentioned that because of that, you've branched out into different aspects of art.
Yes, because I built this business on word of mouth, that I had to diversify. People would come to me because they knew that they couldn't get whatever they were looking for elsewhere. Anything from the caricatures that I'm talking to you about. And of course there are other people that do this, but maybe they just didn't hear about one, and again, the word of mouth comes into play.
And you do custom framing?
Do custom framing. I started that as a side business to go with the artwork that I was doing. I found that it was extremely expensive to get my work custom framed in order to show it in the proper manner. And so my goal, my incentive was to frame my own work, and then it developed into affordable framing to other artists, other people in the interior decorating industry, and other professionals.
How do you go about building a frame? Do you base it on your particular piece?
Oh, definitely. Everything is based upon the artwork itself.
Did you have to, how did you learn to do it? Did you just decide one day, okay, I'm going to start trying to make these? Or was it something involved to learn?
I took on a partner for the framing. And I've learned how to do the framing from this particular partner.
And you mentioned that restaurants and hotels commission you for artwork?
Yes, I do aesthetic consulting because as a frame shop, okay, a frame gallery will provide you with reproductions of art, original artwork, limited edition artwork, and art posters. And these are things that I could help out with.
And you mentioned that you work with interior designers for this
Yes,
as well?
I do. Yes.
Is there a big interior design field in this area?
There's an incredible.
Let's see, there you go.
I hear a snicker from back there, which I guess I should explain. That's what I want to do.
Oh, is that right?
Yes,
Well,
yes.
I know some people that.
You do?
Yes, I do. Part of.
We have to talk after
Yes,
the show.
yes,
Yeah.
most definitely.
I network with a lot of people, which is another reason why I've built my business, is upon networking, word of mouth, getting word out there.
I'm not sure the name. There's a club in the Waterbury area that people who own their own business, it's one person from a particular type of business. They get together about once a month and meet, and that's how they network.
Let me think. The name of it is Le Tip.
Yes,
Yes.
that is it. Do you belong to that?
Yes, I am.
Okay, we had a guest, Valerie Crane from Gigglegrams.
I met her at Le Tip, and I was asked to join, or invited to come down and see what they were all about by an attorney, Mr. Moynihan.
Yes, that's a wonderful group. Would you like to,
Yes.
since you know more about it than I do, would you like to go into that a little bit?
Well, Le Tip is a wonderful organization because it's, as you said, different professions that do not compete with each other, brought together at one particular time during the week to network with each other, to give them business, and in return to receive business, and not necessarily from themselves, but from outside. And when you're out as a professional working or meeting people, you know, like you said, well, gee, I'm interested in interior decorating. Do I know the person for you? And that's what Le Tip is about.
I think
being conscious of that
That's a
in an organized manner.
fantastic
That would be
idea.
very helpful.
It's a
yeah.
wonderful group. We're looking for computer people. No, I'm not kidding. No, we are. We're always looking for new people, and we meet every Tuesday morning at 7 o'clock at the Holiday Inn in Waterbury, and we have breakfast.
That's a great idea. Did you find it hard before Le Tip, when you decided to open your own business, did you find it hard to get started in doing that? Because it's very difficult for a small business to succeed, especially with the way the economy is. And you mentioned that you've been going by word of mouth, and you're going to begin advertising this year,
Yeah.
which is very exciting. I'm glad to hear your business is growing like that.
Well, Le Tip is a recent addition to my business networking. Before then, I had started getting business by going to art fairs and shows and such. And then people would not necessarily purchase the work outright there, but I would get a lot of residual business from that.
They would get to know
And that's
your
how I started
name.
building it.
Yeah.
And other ways, of course, I guess that you would, get your word out is by showing some of your work.
Exactly.
I was getting there.
Taking your time.
Stephany is president of the Prospect Art Association, and she would like to tell us that they're going to have an art festival on the Green in Prospect sometime this spring.
Yes, in the late part of spring, we're going to have an art festival, which includes an art festival on the Green, which is fine arts, and which is hard to find, is strictly fine arts. And we're going to have the Siena Orchestra in the evening doing a performance. And we're doing our planning right now, so a call for artists will be going out shortly in national magazines, Artist Magazine, American Artist, Connecticut Magazine, Yankee. And if anyone, any artist or fine artist is interested in being a part of the festival for that day, they can contact me directly.
Give your number.
Yeah, please.
My number is 758-5141, and that's at my home and at the studio. My name is Stephany Coviello, as you've all heard, and the organization that I'm involved in that's putting on this art festival is Prospect Art Association.
Okay, and I understand that you brought some of your work to show us?
Yes, I brought a few samples.
Could we please show that?
Yeah.
Okay, if you'd like to, it's on the camera, if you'd like to explain it.
The first picture is Cheryl Mulcahy. She was 9 years old in this picture. Her mother wanted to have a portrait done of her daughter, her only daughter and child, who was getting married this year at the age of 23. So I had to work entirely from photographs for this picture. I included the bouquet of wildflowers from my yard to complement the child in the picture.
That's a wonderful picture. Can we get a shot of the other one, please?
Sure.
Oh, that's really nice.
One moment.
All right. Geez, grouchy people.
This picture here is of the partner that I had mentioned earlier. His name is Dave, and he sat very patiently for this portrait. This was a live sitting, or actually a number of live sittings in the creation of this one. This one is entitled Working Man, and it's very symbolic. He's got his work uniform on, and his necklace shows the anchor with the Christ symbol on it, which signifies his faith and his hard working, and of course he's into nautical. So
Those are wonderful.
thank you.
Do you find it difficult to work from photos? Do you prefer to work with a live subject?
With small children, I prefer to work from photos.
I can understand
Well,
that.
with any subject, all right. People nowadays are very, very busy, and to help people schedule, what I normally do is do a photographic sitting, do an initial interview, and commence the work without the person there. Then invite them in for a sitting once the project is underway, so I can double check on eye color, hair color, and so on, as you might suspect may be lost in a photograph.
Okay, they're telling me we need to go to a break, and there's something I promised Stephany that we would mention.
Yes.
What is your sole goal in life, Stephany? What do you want to do?
My sole goal in life, well, actually, I want to do Whoopi Goldberg's portrait in person. I think you're terrific.
This is
and
a subtle hint. We hope you're
Yes,
watching Whoopi.
yes.
very subtle.
Whoopi or Whoopi's agent or whoever it may happen to be in our
That's
viewing
right.
area.
I just have this. I've had this feeling for about 2 years that we're going to meet. So I figure, well, it doesn't hurt to
Hey, why not
specifically.
ask on the air?
Squeaky hinge gets the oil.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly.
And how's this coming along? Because I want to see it.
Oh, I've been busy talking
She may not
here.
be
Can I
done.
show you after
Certainly.
the break?
can.
Oh, sure.
Okay, great.
We'll hold. Well, are we going to go to a little break?
Yeah,
and-
before I get murdered, yes.
Before you get murdered, okay. All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back in just a moment.
Welcome to TGIF.
TGIF. This guy is funny.
Back there on his... I'm leaving.
You are not leaving. I didn't introduce you yet.
Oh, right.
This is Leo Sahaki, and he is the manager and director of the Thomaston Opera House, as well as the director of the Tass Christmas Choir.
Sort of on all accounts.
Many
Works for
hats.
me.
That's what you told me to say.
We miss you this year.
Oh, thank you. You didn't ask me to sing.
She was part of the Tass Choir last year.
But he didn't ask me to sing this year.
Well, there were reasons for that, but I'm going to that right now.
Anyway,
Krista, you're closer. You can hit him.
we want to say nice things
She does
about
that.
you, Leo, don't we?
I forgot.
And,
Hi, guys.
Hi, and this is a special occasion, actually, because it's your third visit to TGIF.
Yeah.
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 Three's a charm.
We're running out of guests.
Yeah. Oh, got me, didn't you?
Actually-
You'll pay. That's okay.
Actually, we're very excited about what you've been doing with the Opera House.
Well, there's that.
Yeah, there's that. And before you are kind enough to sing for us, could you give us a quick rundown of what you're going to be doing in the 1994 season, please?
Okay,
Let's see now. Right now, as we're speaking, they're doing Clara and the Nutcracker tonight and tomorrow night, and I'm very nervous because I'm not there. Oh my God, my baby's alone. But then next weekend we have Christmas at the Opera House. It's a compendium of different choirs throughout the area, including these wonderful people over here. You can't see them, but they're there, honest.
You will in a minute.
You will shortly.
You'll
Yeah.
see them in a minute.
They'll be there doing what it is that we do. And
What is it that you do?
we won't go into that right now.
Oh, all right.
And then on the 18th, this is a killer weekend. On the 18th, we have David Darling at the Opera House. To those of you that know, David Darling is one of the world's foremost cellists. He does a lot of things with electronic music. He's done a lot of solo albums, a lot of soundtracks, worked with Paul Winter Consort, and you name it, they call him, and he does what he wants to do, and we were fortunate enough to get him to do a benefit for the Opera House, so we're really looking forward to that. And then on the 19th, 3 shows on 3 different days. We have a Victorian Christmas, which is a group that is imported directly from England. It is the English Performing Arts Ensemble, some of England's better musicians and vocalists. Imagine sitting down in the drawing room at Windsor Castle at the turn of the century with Queen Victoria and Prince Albert, and you've about got it. A lot of readings, a lot of wonderful music, and they've come in. Again, this is another benefit for the Opera House. New Year's Eve, we have the Opera House Gala, which is it's a family event for New Year's. It's something where we've made it so that there isn't a lot of alcohol. There will be a champagne toast. There's a dinner downstairs in the Lena Morton Gallery to begin with. We'll go upstairs where we have a band from New York City called 16th and Savoy. They do a lot of Manhattan Transfer things and a lot of swing music. And then at midnight, we'll have a champagne toast, one more dance, and everybody goes home. So the kids are invited. And check the newspapers. It's a lot cheaper than most other places,
Well, for
but worth
tickets,
even more.
what number could they call?
283-6250. That's 283-6250.
Operators are standing by.
Well, they don't, but that's okay.
I understand you're going to sing for us?
We're going to sing for you. We're going to do that. Are you ready for that?
Yes,
Oh,
we
they're trying
are.
to get me to shut up.
Get out of the
Let's see,
chair. Go over
We're
to
going to
the
have
chair.
a format this season.
I was told that she may need this too. You want this? You can have it. We'll take it out. Really?
Really? You can
Before
take
we
it
go any
off.
further, though, could you guys bring the camera in a little bit here? Anybody want to tell me what that is?
You will
Thank
pay
you, Will.
Anyway, we'll be needing a pitch pipe to do this thing. Okay, guys, are you ready? Yeah.
You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer, Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose. And if you ever saw him, you would even say close. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer, you're down in history. Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer, Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose.
I think so, something like that.
Very nice. very
more?
nice.
What do we got time for?
Oh, we got time for, I think, one more, and if we go over, we'll just kind of roll the credits, and you can escort us
We'll do that.
off the
We got one
airwaves.
Okay, let's turn this thing on. Don't turn the camera on over here yet.
Wait,
Focused right on
it's
your
focused right on it.
Good,
Wait, Leo, before you start, we want to take a look at the caricature.
Okay, yes, we want to see the caricature.
Yeah, because we may not get a chance to see this. Oh, yeah, let's take a look. Oh, let's take a look.
We do.
Okay, all right. Here's
Oh, my.
You got that cowlick in there. That's nice.
Oh, we've been rendered. Okay.
Wow.
Immortalized.
Those are great. Can I show that to your picture to everybody, Jeff?
Oh, sure. Yeah, sure. What? Yeah, both of them.
Take it to work.
We're going to put them up in the studio.
Those
We'll
are
have them
great.
framed.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Stephany. Wonderful.
Thanks.
Thank you very much. And thank you
Yes.
for coming on our show.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Well, now don't go because we're going to hear some music.
Yes, great.
Yes.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay. Take us on out of here.
It may take a while for this to catch up with us, but that's okay. We'll come in. We're the right time.
Oh, okay.